everybody? I'm your Dynamite Man, AfroDynamite, and yes, I am back again after 2.5 weeks. About 2.5 weeks, if I'm correct, at the time of posting this to YouTube. But there's been a reason why I haven't, posted for a little while. A little bit's my fault, but the rest of it was something I really couldn't help. So let me go right into it because I know you guys are probably wanting to know what happened. I know your man Elite Legend knows the story and everything, and he was freaking out, and he was just asking if I was okay, and I was like, yeah, I'm okay. But let's go right into the story because I don't want to drag our guys out. So, not last Tuesday of this week. At the time of posting if you look down and you see the date, that's not that week's Tuesday. The week before's Tuesday, back in June. It was like the last Tuesday in June. I decided to go to a friend's house, right? And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to go to a friend's house that's in the neighborhood. I'm going to go to a friend's house out of the neighborhood. And since I previously asked my mom and stepdad, hey, is it okay if I go ahead and ride a little farther? Because, I'm a little older, I can handle myself. And it's pretty ironic for this story. But I was like, and they were like, yeah. So that day I asked if I could go outside, and my mom was like, you need to be back in an hour so you can come mow the lawn, because the lawn was turning into a jungle. And so I was like, I was a little ticked, but I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm going to try to make it there in 15 minutes. I'm going to spend time with this one friend for about 30, just because I haven't talked to this person in like ages. And I'm going to get back at the last 15 minutes, mow the lawn, and maybe just go right back outside or something like that. I don't know. But, so I decided to, and I got my bike, and I got all my stuff, and I was like, yeah, let's go. And I don't know if y'all guys probably don't know. I ride my bike a lot. And, I did. I went out, and I went outside, and of course, I started riding towards, the end of the neighborhood, and we got to one of the major intersections. It's like the outside of your neighborhood intersections. They weren't like busy streets, but they're kind of busy streets. So, I crossed that and everything. If you live in Columbus, of course, you already know that there's this big old road ring that goes around the city of Columbus, which is, I think it's 270. Correct my speech there. But there's this bridge that goes over it, and this is where a dastardly part of my life happens. So, there's this actually not gentle incline. It's a medium incline going up to this bridge, so it's kind of hard to pedal, so I got off my bike and everything, and I walked up there, and it got to the point where it kind of got a little easier to ride, so I got hopped back on my bike, and I was on the left side of the road, so I can see the cars coming towards me, so I can move out of the way in time, so I don't get hit. But ironically, that isn't the case for this story. So I'm on the left side of the road, and I'm like, okay, the road's clear, and let me go on the right side of the road. I did. I made it. And I decided on the right side of the road, and I'm practically on the bridge by now. I was like, okay, let's ride really freaking fast. And I was just like, yeah. And I was riding my bike like so freaking fast. It's like to the point where those pedals are just going. There's no resistance to like your pedals each time you pedal. So it got to that point, and I was like, okay, let's go to the left side of the road again, because I know I can make it. And me being stupid, I knew there was cars behind me. And I didn't even look behind me before I crossed. So, me being stupid, yes. That's how it's part of my fault. But me crossing the road over here, I did not make it. My front tire wheel was about 2 feet, probably about 2 or 1 foot away from the double yellow bar line, and in the middle of roads, you usually see those, and I was pretty freaking close. But no, I just heard a light, it was just like before I got knocked out or blacked out, it was just, I heard a small honk, and it was like, honk. I don't know, it's just me terribly impersonating cars. It was a really quick honk, and it was just like, I was out. And, me waking up, after these paramedics get me up, they're like, hey, wake up, wake up. And I'm like, what? And I'm like looking at my hands, and I looked at my right hand first, and I had all this blood on my hand and everything. And it was dried blood, to be exact. Some of it, a little bit of it was wet, but because I could tell, because I, touched my hand. But it was this name, and I was like, this is a dream. What is happening right now? Like, what's happening with me? Like, what? And I was like, you know what? This is a dream. I'm gonna just go back to sleep and wake up and be like on the other side of the road, right? And no, that wasn't what happened. I woke back up and saw the blood on my hands again, and I saw that there's more scabs on my hand. There's actually 3 of my knuckles had scabs on them and everything. My hand had a big old scab on it, and it was just, oh man, there was a whole bunch of it, and there's still some left of my it was on my left arm, by the way, left arm and left hand, and it was crazy to think, like, wow. And I actually asked them what happened. They were like, you got hit by a car. I was like, I got hit by a car? And it took me a minute to remember what happened, and I was like, oh my god, the honk, oh my god. And I felt so dumb at that point, and I felt so mad at myself. I was like, you are an idiot, John. What is wrong with you? You shouldn't have looked behind you. And of course I didn't. But, of course I'm still here right now, and I felt like I almost died. I felt like I really, really almost died. It could have been so much worse. It was just like, it was crazy. And then they got you on one of those boards and everything, and put you up in the paramedic thing, and I shook one of the paramedics' hands, and saying thank you for getting me, because I didn't want to die at that point, I didn't want to. But of course, ironically, I found out later on that I wasn't really scared of death anymore. I was just like, you know what, if death is like going to sleep, I'm fine with it. Because, throughout my whole life, that's been one of the number one things I was afraid of. And I was just like, you know what, now I'm like, I'm past it, And, I was in that, they put me in the ER for a little bit. They're taking care of me, and then they're like, okay, we can put him in a normal room now. And I went in the normal room, and, all that stuff happened, and they cleaned me up, and actually, I had a cut on my eyebrow, and they said it was a ½ inch deep, and they had us put 5 stitches in it. I actually counted all of them, and it was just like, wow, like, if anybody's gotten stitches, it doesn't hurt that bad. Anybody that's hasn't got stitches and you don't want to get stitches, trust me, it isn't that bad. They're going to numb that certain place and put stitches on it then. It doesn't really hurt that bad. And y'all guys look like, oh no, it's up in your eyebrow, that's why you didn't feel that much. No, it was just a little bit of tugging, that's all. And it was just, I got like a black eye. I got a black eye, and then later on my other eye. For my position, it was my right eye. I got the black eye first, and it was all puffed up and everything, and I couldn't open up that eye. And it was so hard too. And I would personally have to use my fingers to open them. And then, my other eye started blacking up, and I started putting ice packs on it, and it's going away now. Both of them are. And I can see out of both eyes finally now. But it was a nuts experience, because it was just, dude, it was just, I never thought it would happen. I thought I'd be the kid smart enough not to cross the street at the wrong time. And ironically enough, I was the dumb kid. But, of course I was told at the hospital that I couldn't play video games for a little while, or watch TV in the dark, and I had to leave the light on. So I had to go about that, and it sucked, because I was like, oh crap, I can't make videos, and I can't post them for a little while. And, I couldn't at all. It sucked. So about a week after, I finally started playing games again, even though I may not have been cleared to. I was just like, well, nothing's really happening to me, so oh well. But it was just, Oh, by the way, I didn't tell y'all guys I got a concussion too, so that's why I couldn't, play video games or watch TV in the dark because I was afraid I either get like a seizure or something major would happen to me. But I couldn't, have that much brain stimulation is what they called it, and it was just wow. Like I couldn't I couldn't do anything. Like wow. YouTube, yeah, I watch YouTube every once in a while. Maybe not every once in a while. Probably at least maybe one video a day, maybe. But it's just I was just like, oh my gosh, like wow, I can't make videos. Like everybody's gonna be so mad at me. And then when I finally got to look at my laptop and I finally got to play games, I saw my videos weren't even going that fast, and I didn't want to lose another subscriber. And I was like, no. So of course I'm here today making a video for y'all guys. It was nuts. I didn't break anything. I think I already stated that. Did I? I didn't break any bones, luckily. I just got major road rash. I got 5 stitches, a concussion. They said a mild concussion, so it wasn't that bad. But still, concussions are pretty bad if you get them. If you're in football and you get concussions, trust me. Y'all guys are like, yeah, I know how you feel, man. But yeah. So let me continue on to the story because it actually gets a little better for me, and it's still I'm still in the state of I still got a little bit of black stuff in my eye, a little bit of bruising, and I still got all the road rash on my arm and everything. It's healing up and everything. But so while I was at the hospital, me and my mom, because I needed a guardian there to sign me up to it to kind of like confirm it and everything, and they wanted to sign me up to do a study on kids and teenagers having like concussions at their age, what effects does it have on them, and had a burp there, and I signed up for it, and they're like, yeah, we check up on you and everything, and plus you earn $225. It wasn't just the fact of like the money, it was the fact of they were going to be able to check on me more than doctors could. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, all right. So I already got my first $25 because they did a couple tests on me at the hospital. I was like, awesome. So I used that money and got myself a hard drive for my Xbox. So awesome upgrade, thumbs up, all right. And it was 120 gig. Y'all guys are like, it ain't much, but hey, I've been dying for one. I got one of those 4 gig 360S's for Christmas 2 years ago, and I didn't have a hard drive with it, so I had to like buy a bunch of flash drives and everything. So it was just, now I can finally like play Halo and stuff because you have to download all the extra stuff. So recently, I think it was Wednesday, right? Yeah, it was Wednesday. Wednesday I went to another checkup at the Nationwide Children's Hospital, because I can't say hospital, right? Probably a sign of my concussion. Oh God. But I did tests and I got $50 there, which was amazing. It was amazing. I was like, yeah. So I bought myself rechargeable batteries. Black Ops 1, yes, guys. So I can totally do some gameplay for y'all guys. So I hope y'all guys are probably watching some right now. Yeah, I feel dumb. So yeah, that's how I got Black Ops. And actually, I got the Walmart edition actually because GameStop was closed. And you know what Walmart does? They add the extra map packs and stuff. And so I got the first map pack, First Strike, and I got Ascension on there and everything. And it's pretty freaking awesome. I got the Platinum Hits version. So nice. And it was a brand new copy. So I have the case right here, and it's that brand new. It's that brand new case smell. All y'all gamers love that smell. You like brand new game. Right there, fresh in packaging. Yeah, right there. And I said I bought rechargeable batteries, Black Ops, and I got Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Still have some money left over. That's for something else. I'll probably update y'all guys on that later. Probably in my next video. Just a small reminder, just small notification for y'all guys. But it's just it was a crazy experience. It really was. And, you know, I felt mad at myself for doing that, for crossing the street at the wrong time. But, hey, it's experience. You live and you learn. And I know when I have kids, I'm going to tell them, don't cross the street or else you're going to end up like me when I was 16. And trust me, I think the story will scare them enough. So, you know, I hope y'all guys did enjoy this video, enjoy me getting hit by a car, you know. If you did like the video, go ahead and like it up. Punch that like button, smash it. Hit it with the car. You might give it a concussion. No, I'm just kidding. Just don't break your computer in the process, even though hitting your computer with your car is 99.999% chance that you're going to break your computer. But if it doesn't, who's stopping you? So, I'm not going to badger y'all guys to go ahead and subscribe. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, go ahead. It would really help me out. I'd really appreciate it. Go ahead and check me out at Facebook and Twitter. It's always AfroDynamite. It's not like my Xbox profile, AfroDynamite86. I don't know. You can send me a couple friend requests if you want to. I've been needing some friends to help me out in Minecraft because I've been building my Block City Hunger Games. I've been working on that today. Anyways, enough of me getting off track. But remember, guys, no matter what you do, no matter what you go through, even getting hit by a car, just remember, guys, to stay dynamite and stay alive. And I'll see y'all guys next time. Peace out.